Alright, and this one's going to be on how to set up the different screens like I have, instead of just recording your whole desktop. So this is how you've been doing it with just the display capture. Just captures everything. So that captures this bottom taskbar, and it will also capture if you bring this guy up, or any of your other crap that pops up. And that shows up in your video too. Same with if you get any of those email notifications in the corner, those will pop up. What I have set up is different scenes. So let's go to Solidworks here. So even though right here you can see I don't have Solidworks open. There is no Solidworks. It's just minimized. But with the scenes, if I switch here to Solidworks, it still will open up the Solidworks tab. So if I go open that part up, you can see with the whole screen recorder, it's there, and you see all this bottom stuff. But on the SOLIDWORKS tab, you just get the SOLIDWORKS screen. You don't get any of the other stuff. Currently, it's just small because I have SOLIDWORKS on a half screen right now, as you can see. So of course it comes in a little small. If this is just full size though, that's obviously not a problem. The benefit there is I got rid of this SOLIDWORKS Student Edition Academic Use Only on my SOLIDWORKS tab. It just doesn't show on the bottom here. It shows just the bottom of the screen without that tab. And then on my Chrome, so you can see I have two instances of Chrome open. My personal tabs, and then I have my student account. I have two different Chrome profiles. So if the whole screen record, multiple setups of your Chrome could show up. On the Chrome tab, you can have it set up that even if you open up the wrong, this guy, if you open up like a version of Chrome that you don't want to display on your video, it just won't display it. It'll only display the one that you want. So I don't want this personal one to show. When I'm on my Chrome tab, only the correct one will show, which is kind of nice. So if we go back to this full screen, we can see that these are the tabs that I'm going to be using on the video. So I can have a Chrome profile set up that I'm going to be using for my videos that just has the stuff that I want on there. Let's see, what else? And then obviously on SOLIDWORKS, I can have the same thing going. So it just shows my SOLIDWORKS, and I can do the same thing with Catia, so that just my Catia shows. And the nice thing on that is if I get pop-ups or email notifications, it won't show on my screen. Only Catia will show. So if I open up this guy and I go to my Catia tab, even with that thing open, it doesn't show on my Catia tab. So that's kind of nice. And to set those up, so for SOLIDWORKS, we go to a new window capture, and I added on a filter, crop pad. So you can see this guy, and then I just increased the bottom number, which we can see here. We could add a little back so that we get those bottom tabs on, but not enough so that the student version shows up. So that's how we can do the crop pad. So now you can see on my SOLIDWORKS tab. So yeah, none of my OBS stuff was just showing there because I was on the SOLIDWORKS tab. Okay, so to show you that then I need to make a new one here. Okay, so I went to window capture and say okay. that window I can ask to capture Solidworks. And on the window match priority, I like to set this match title, otherwise find window of same executable. That way, if you switch which part you have open, it will still open SOLIDWORKS. So always have this guy set. And then to crop that, so let's hide. So that's the window capture. This gets rid of OBS. So for you to see OBS, oh, this is getting funky. Okay, I need my OBS to be over here for you to see it. Okay, so we want to add this window capture, and to crop it so you can see that that's all that's showing on the window currently. So you can see how I have a little bit of that student edition text showing. What I can do is we can go to filters, crop pad, okay, and on the bottom we can start cropping it up. Now it won't show, so then we can hit close. Now if I hide my display capture, you can see that just the SOLIDWORKS shows. And I did the same thing on Chrome, so let's see. Okay, so I'm going to have to copy this. Let's see. Copy. Okay. Paste a duplicate. Okay. Let's hide my SOLIDWORKS. Okay, now you can see, so this is a duplicate of what's in my Chrome tab. So we want to make sure that the correct one of my Chromes is selected. That's the one I want. That's one of the tabs that's open on there. And then to set that up, you want to also have this set window match priority to capture match title, otherwise find window of same executable. Oops. And capture method automatic, and then this you want to select the Chrome that you want to copy. So you can see I have two Chromes. If you only have one version of Chrome, then you don't have to worry about that. You'll just select Chrome and you'll hit OK. And then I currently don't have any filters on my Chrome. It's just the standard stuff. And on Catia, let's copy this, go back to the whole screen record, and we can paste a duplicate, hide the Chrome. Okay, so now this is what Catia looks like. And I just set it for the window 3D experience, this one. You don't want the pop-up feather window, you just want this one. And then match title, otherwise find window same type. And if you want something to also be able to show on top of Catia, we can change the order here. So now you can see that my desktop view is over top of Catia. So let's say that you did need this pop-up feather window to also show. You could add another source and select this guy for like any of the Catia pop-ups and put that above the main Catia window, which is this, and then the pop-ups would show on top. But what's nice is since it's only capturing Catia and maybe whatever that Catia pop-up window is, which I think is only for the pop-ups like your NVIDIA cards, not correct. I think it's only for those pop-ups. But if that does need to happen, you can add another source on top. But what's nice is since you're only capturing the applications that you want, your email notifications and other crap won't show up. So that was kind of a messy way to show it since I can't switch my scenes without OBS going away. But that's basically the bottom line. Hopefully that was at least somewhat clear. So we'll get the Catia, Chrome, or Solidworks in their own separate things, and that will get rid of. You can also have a whole screen record if you have to have that as well. And that's how I set up my SolidWorks to get rid of the student thing, and my Chrome to not show any notifications or anything. And same with Catia, it also won't show any notifications